Everyone, welcome to this video. Today is Saturday, so I'm quickly going to go through the major news data points that could move the market next week. Also, I'll be talking about some of the important levels that I've marked on my gold chart and what I'm expecting next week. So let's quickly get into it. Monday is fairly slow day, which it usually is. No real action, but we do have some 10-year note auction and 3-year note auctions. So if you're a bond trader or someone who trade paper, this will be important for you. We usually don't have a lot of bond traders in our community, but whoever does, we have one-to-one with them, so that's different. Yes, this is something that we're going to be looking at very close. This CPI, now CPI, NFP, and interest rate, they are the three, Trinity. They are the Trinity basically that they affect the market more than any other data points out there. So now the expectation we haven't seen yet, they might be getting updated as we get closer to it. The previous number for core CPI was 0.2%. Let's see how much overall CPI has decreased. So right now the CPI sits at 2.6%. If it comes any lower, overall it'll be bearish for dollar, bullish for gold, bullish for USD, bullish for GBP/USD. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that data front. Let's quickly jump to Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have again retail sales, again a really important data print. The reason these data prints are so important because they give us an idea of how the retail industry, which is the consumer industry, affecting the overall economy, because people on the ground are the ones that spend money. Daily products, such as eggs, milk, they affect the market more than investment banks or someone who's holding, a lot of stock and earning dividends. So these are the people who really move the economy. So retail sales are a really important number. This gives us a clue and to understand what is really happening in the market. What is the footfall in terms of, in the shops. And if the retail is good, that means overall economy is good. That would mean that, again, dollar could be going up. So, again, we have a lot of contrasting news next week that could move dollar up and down or sideways. So we have to be careful. It can't be just one-way traffic. It never is when it comes to trading. And don't expect it to be one-way traffic. Do not expect that market is always going to go in one way. So, again, a really important data. Again, I'll be talking about these data a bit more detail once we get close to these data points. But for now, I'm just giving an overview. On Thursday, we have GDP from UK. So if you are someone who trades cable or trades, sterling dollar, this will be really important for you. We have most of our traders trade USD and gold, so we really don't dabble into too much into sterling dollar. But I'm gonna give a quick clue. The GDP in UK is quite bad right now. We hold some of UK or FTSE 100 index. And right now, is it above for Duran? Oh, it was quite high last week. Now it's gone a bit down. So this data is going to be really important for us because we personally trade FTSE 100. So we're going to keep a close eye. Again, if you're someone who likes to trade indices, someone who's trading, E-mini futures, E-mini contracts, get in touch. We can help you with them if you're finding it a bit more difficult to trade. In terms of data for US, we have initial jobless claims, again, an important number. Plus, we have Philadelphia Fed manufacturing. The number I'm looking for here is the Fed employment number, which comes at 1:30. Now, we had NFP this week, and it showed that, NFP has dropped a bit. So this number is going to be important for me because this gives me an overview what is Fed expecting in terms of their employment figures. And if they come better than expected, or if they come better than NFP, that would basically wipe out the gains the gold has made. Over the week, if the retail sales go in gold's favor and CPI goes in favor, this number could wipe that out. So it could be a really important number. Friday, again, we ending the day on a slow time. So these are the important data points I'm going to be watching very, very closely. Let's quickly jump on chart. So quickly, I'll always have my daily important level. So this is my daily important level, this level here. This is the high gold has made, 4541. My resistance is drawn out. As you can see, there's no support levels. There's nothing like that because right now the market is going upwards. So I'm not concerned about my support levels. And the only thing I'm concerned about is how high market can go up and where it could be the, price where the market starts shooting up. So I'm not drawing my support levels. I'm only looking at my major level on a higher time frame. Now I'll go to 1 hour time frame, which is usually the execution time frame. And right now, again, you don't see a lot of levels here because I'm just purely looking at fundamentals at this point. I want to see what fundamentals do. one thing I already know, if the price reaches this level here, there will be a lot of sell order blocks waiting for market to get these levels before they start selling. So I'm going to be waiting, see what the data does. If the data pushes the price upwards all the way back here, then I will be getting ready to sell. Again, I won't be selling. I'll be getting ready to sell. Do not sell as soon as the market get there. Because first move is always the wrong move. I know it might not make sense right now, but what I mean is that usually when the data comes out and price moves, initial move is always the fake outs, it's always the liquidity capturing move before it goes where it should be going. So I want to keep a very close eye next week, guys. At this point, I could not give you any trade ideas. I'm just expecting price to go up or go down. I don't know what's going to happen. We work with fundamentals over here. We do not pay too much attention to technicals. We work with fundamentals because fundamentals really affect the market. Fundamentals only come in when you're ready to take the trade. So that's the outlook, guys. Thank you so much.